Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm so glad to be here, even more glad than usual, just because I'm finally starting to get my health back, which is great. Still a bit snotty, still a bit tired, to be honest, but I'm alive. I'm live. I made it through. So, yeah, I'm stoked to be here. So, give me a little shout out if you're here. I am going to start the night. Oh, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Katie. I'm an energetics and mindset coach. And yes, I help women learn to embody their energetic gifts and really help them build positive and empowering mindsets so that they can create their most aligned and fulfilling life. So, yes, it is my passion to help you step into your power, to build the confidence you need to live the most abundant, fulfilling life. And one of my favorite tools is human design. Human design is a study of your energy body. Hi, Alana. Yeah, I am. I'm feeling so much better. I'm still a bit tired. Fucking energy gone. And yes, snotty and those sorts of things, but definitely through the worst of it. So thank you so much. Yes, so human design is a study of your energy body. It shows you exactly how you are designed to interact energetically with the world around you. And why is this so important? Well, if you have ever, hi B, if you have ever been into manifesting, then this is the key to unlocking your manifesting powers, right? Human design shows you exactly how you're designed to interact with the quantum field. It's all about quantum science, interacting with the quantum, the energy around you. So when you learn to embody your human design, you get the keys, the toolkit to unlock flow in your life. Hi, Andrea. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm so much better. Thank you. Hi, Jane. Welcome. Oh, Robin, I know I missed it, but I'm feeling much, much better. So I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Sky Girl. What a cool name. Hi, Cindy. I'm so glad you're here. Illuminated Flow. Oh, you guys, I'm feeling love tonight. Maybe I should skip a Monday more often. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. All right. So here's how tonight is going to work. Well, first of all, two important things. I finally have got the Generator Essentials kit up and running. So if you've seen me live before, I've had the masterclass, the Energy Type Masterclass series running. They're all finished now, but I'm in the process of launching each of the Human Design Energy Type Essentials kits. So if you're a manifesting generator, that Essentials kit has been available for a few weeks now. It's $35. You get given the masterclass plus meditation and a PDF to help you awaken your sacral response, which if you're a generator or a manifesting generator, then being in touch with your sacral response is a vital part of your energetic design. So I finally got the generator one up as well. So if you're a generator, you're in luck. That is available as well. So link in bio for the Essentials Toolkits, $35. Only manifesting generators and generators are available, but I am working on the rest of them, so they shouldn't be too far away. So that is that, and I think that's it. So tonight I'm going to be doing tarot readings for each of the 5 human design energy types. If you don't know what your energy type is, you can submit the form in link in bio and Instagram or on Facebook. There's a link in the caption, so fill out the form and then I'll get back to you, but I won't get back to you tonight. It won't be until tomorrow, so you'll have to but that's okay, because then at least you have your energy type ready for next week. So tonight what I'm going to do is do a tarot reading for each of the 5 energy types, and then once I've done that, I'm going to do personal readings. So if you do want a personal reading, hang around wait for me to get through the 5 energy types, and then just make sure you're posting. If I miss you, I'm so sorry. It's always really hard to keep up with the constant stream of in the chat, but I will do my absolute best. I will start writing a list as I see people to keep track. So yeah, I want to try and get equal amounts on Instagram and Facebook. So yes, let me know if you do want a reading, and I'll start making a list. I usually get through quite a few people. So, Cindy, yes, amazing. All right, so Cindy on Insta, you can be first, and then yes. So let's dive into it, huh? Reflectors are going to be first. So reflectors, actually, I just did a really cool blog post, which I'm sure all of you will find quite interesting. In my time working with the tarot and human design, there's a few archetypes that I found very interesting, how closely they relate to each other. And reflectors, the archetype that I think matches you guys really beautifully is the Queen of Cups. So if you're up for a little bit of light reading, I think it's a really interesting, actually this blog post would be really great if you are just starting to experiment with your human design. This blog post will help you learn some basics about how to work with the energy of your human design energy type. So yes, get in amongst it. There's a link in the captions and there's a link in bio. So I think you'll find it interesting. So reflectors, Queen of Cups. But anyway, reflectors are lunar beings. Yeah, they're here to reflect back to the rest of the collective how we're doing. So if you don't know, there's 5 energy types, and they are the entry point to your human design. So just like in astrology, how your star sign is the entry point to your astrological chart, in human design, your energy type is. So yes, reflectors are 1% of the population, and their role in the population is to reflect back to us how the rest of us are doing. It's a pretty big fucking responsibility, huh? Yeah. So, all right, let's do a card draw for the reflectors. Yeah. Whoa. All right. 7 of Wands for the reflectors. Yes, Sky Girl. Yes, I'll give you a reading for sure. Okay, so for reflectors tonight, 7 of Wands. There is stiff competition. There is a battle. But the message in the 7 is that it's kind of asking you what you need to do to get through this. What do you need to do to expand, to step into your full potential? And like, can you back yourself enough? Can you rally the troops? Can you dive into your inner resources? What inner resources have you got to help you move forward in this battle, to get you closer to seeing your dream, your vision for creative vision come to fruition? What are the inner resources that you need to dive into right now to like pull them out and help you fight for the stiff competition? And also external resources as well. You can see Jason here in his battle. He's got a crew helping him out. He is not on his own. So there is stiff competition, but it is time to tap into your creative genius to expand. This is a definitely an invitation for expansion by checking in with your inner resources. Get it, like, rally the troops, your inner and outer troops, and back yourself. Yes. Oh, Robin. Yes, of course. All right. So I've got Cindy on Insta, and then I'm going to do Helen Mansell on Facebook, and then Sky Girl on Insta, and then Lara Webb on Facebook, and then Robin on Instagram. So those will be the first 5. So reflectors, what was it? 7 of Wands. Okay, so reflectors are lunar beings. The rest of us are solar beings in human design. So reflectors, actually, the transit of the moon actually affects them like a shit ton, way more than the rest of us. Yeah, super interesting. Reflectors are beautiful. Okay, so projectors are, I think they're 20. Yeah, they're about 20% of the population. So projectors, you are the people that are here to guide, tweak, correct, find more efficient ways of doing things. Projectors often, when they were kids, got told that they were bossy know-it-alls. Why? Because they actually do fucking know it all. Maybe not all, but they definitely know. They can see. They've got a knack for seeing a better way of doing things. Now, in human design, we're each given a bunch of tools. This is what I love about human design. You get given actual tools to help you learn how to use your energy, right? And one of those tools is what's called your strategy. There's also information about that in my blog if you want to read more about it. But yes, your strategy. And projector's strategy is to wait to be invited. So can you imagine, as someone that sees things so clearly, but not being able to, or not, it's not energetically correct for you to just spout off your brilliance without being invited. The reason why, because then you have a negative energetic exchange. So yeah, it's always really helpful for projectors to wait to be invited to share their ideas about things. And the reason is because when that happens, the people on the receiving end of the information that you have to share actually are in the right space to receive. They're seeing you as a oh goodness, what's the word I'm looking for? As a fuck. Oh my God. I have had a lot of brain fog with the COVID. As an expert is the word I was looking for. So when you wait to be invited, then people actually see you as the expert in the field that you're trying to share. And so they're more open and more receptive to what you have to say to them. So yes, that's the projectors. You guys are here to guide, tweak, and come up with better, more efficient ways of doing things. And this card is for you, beautiful projectors. Oh, Three of Pentacles. Okay. So Three of Pentacles, well, talking about being an expert, for the projectors this week, for the week ahead, this energy is very much when you're starting to get recognition for what you are known for, what you are an expert in your field. Now, the Pentacles are in the material world, right? So it generally relates to your work or whatever it is that you are doing to build your material world, to build your 3D reality. So for the projectors for the week ahead, the Three of Pentacles is like the early success, early recognition. This might be the time actually where people do start actually asking for your opinion, asking for your insights. And don't forget, projectors, you see things so much more clearly than other people. So like when they start asking, you like get in amongst. Oh yes, Alana, sorry. I'll write you down. Yeah, so projectors, this is early success. It's starting to be given the recognition for what you're being known as in your field, for starting to have the recognition for your expertise, which is amazing. How good's that? Yes, projectors. Oh, so good. Okay, manifestors are next. Okay, manifestors, you guys are 8% of the population. So 8% of the population. And you guys are, I don't know, I often have got this like, you guys are lucky. The other 4 energy types have to wait for, yes, Samantha Madigan. The other 4 energy types have to wait for something else to happen, an external influence, before they can take aligned action. Manifestors get to follow their urge, and all they have to do, their strategy. So your strategy in human design is how you attract opportunities and synchronicities into your life. And for a manifestor, all you have to do is tell people what you're doing. Now, sounds really fucking cool, right? Especially for the rest of us who, like, I'm a generator, and the generator strategy is to wait to respond. So just being able to act on my urges and inform would be amazing. But manifestors are exposed to a lot of conditioning. And the conditioning is that often when manifestors were younger and they informed the people, they told people what they were up to. They're off on some new exciting adventure, very creative manifestors. They'd tell people what they were doing, and then someone would want to tell them, nah, you actually can't do that, or control them, try and control them. So if you're a manifestor and you find it really hard to speak your truth, often activating your throat chakra is like something that can be quite helpful for manifestors if you're feeling like you're having a really hard time just showing up in the world as your most authentic version. Yeah, manifestors, you guys are the trailblazers. Love it. All right, so reading for the beautiful manifestors. Oh, ooh. Oh, is there a card that I don't do that to? Okay, the High Priestess for the manifestors. Kind of an interesting one for the manifestors because, yeah, so Persephone, she is, well, I read something recently that described the image in this card as her standing at the base of a vaginal column. Yeah, I know. How's that? But what this card is really, the message in this card is really about. She is the queen of your unconscious realms. She is like the queen of your dream realms. She is the like deep down into your inner being. So usually she is the link between you and your unconscious. She is the link between you and your emotions and your dream world, where all that that stuff that you can't grasp, that you know it's there, but you can't touch it, is hiding, right? So the high priestess takes you by the hand and she journeys with you down into that space. Why? Because she wants you to learn. She wants you to grow. She wants you to dive into these waters for your greatest evolution. She's teaching you that there is more to you than what meets the eye. There is so much below the surface, that there is so much to learn from being brave enough to go down into your inner psyche. So for the manifestors, well, for the week ahead, it might be time to actually, there might be some undeveloped potentials that are lying in your unconscious realms that the high priestess is like ready to guide you through this process of bringing that up. It might mean seeking some sort of therapist. It might mean seeking, if you're ready to do like the inner work, hypnosis, meditation. All these things are really great for tapping into your unconscious realms. So yes, manifestors. All right, high priestess. Okay, yes, that was all right. So, team, the reflectors got 7 of Wands, projectors 3 of Pentacles, manifestors the high priestess. So now I'm going to do manifesting generators. So you guys make up 33% of the population, and you are here to show us that success is not supposed to be linear, that there is a new way of doing things. Manifesting generators are known for their they like to bounce, multi-interested. They like to bounce from thing to thing, often will bounce from one thing to another without actually finishing something. And that is exactly what you were supposed to be doing. Your gift is like understanding that you actually learn what you need to learn from all your multi-interests. You learn what you learn while it's lighting you up, while it's making you excited, while you're following your bliss. That's absolutely perfect. And as soon as you stop being excited by that particular thing, it's time to throw it in the bin, move on to something else. So yes, man-gen's super interesting energy. Actually, a lot of manifesting generators, interesting. I find this super interesting. A lot of manifesting generators have diagnosed ADHD. So as a man-gen, it's actually a beautiful thing for you to start embracing your energy. You do have quick, very sparkly magnetic energy, beautiful, beautiful energy, and allowing yourself lots of movement. Man-gens are designed to be very active. Yeah, so this is a reading for the man-gens. Hi, Carrie. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. I'll pop you on the list. Okay. All right, I'll leave the list at that in the moment. I've got about 10 people on the list. So, oh yeah, Tammy, I'll put you on the list as well. I might have to. The heater is going and I am seriously overheating. Might be time to squawk at my husband to turn the heater off. Oh, let's see how I go. All right, we're doing a reading for man-gens. Focus. Did anyone else get brain fog when they had COVID? I thought I was over the worst of it, but in terms of the brain fog, but perhaps not. All right. Oh, the star for man-gens. Okay, so for the week ahead. Okay, the star is a sign of hope. She is a sign that there is like the star is a beautiful, beautiful card that keeps us it almost to me feels like it's what keeps your head above the water when you're feeling like, oh my God, the shit has been hitting the fan. There has been all this crap happening, all this crap unfolding. But what is it that helps you keep your head against the water? It's above the water. It's trust, it's faith, it's hope, it's love. And often this can come up when our spirit guides are calling to us to say, hey, I'm here. Let me help you. Let me guide you. Or it might be time for you to actually build a stronger connection with your spirit team, or even your earth side angels, the people in your life that are the biggest support for you. The star in this card is representing that love that is there always through those really fucking hard times, that keeps you afloat, that keeps you putting one foot in front of the other. It's the human ability to keep pushing forward in shitty times, because we know, right? Like, we are all born with this innate knowing that there is, when we get through the shit times, there is light at the end of the tunnel, always. So for the man gens, for the week ahead, it might be time to connect with those beautiful stars in your life, whether it be your spirit team or your earth angels, your friends, your families, your partner, all the people in your life that love and support you. Call upon them to help you make it through if you feel like you have been kind of just bobbing, like keeping your head above the water. Yeah. All right. Okay. Generators make up, my numbers, 37% of the population. So manifesting generators and generators are both sacral beings. If you are a manifesting generator or a generator, regardless of what your authority is, now your authority in human design is one of the tools that you have to help you make decisions. It's part of what makes up your intuitive makeup, and your authority is one of the keys to helping you make aligned decisions. Yes, you guys, if you're not into your human design yet, you need to get in amongst, because it's just, if you feel like you've ever been pushing shit uphill and you can't like navigate your way out of it, when you start experimenting with your human design, you learn you get given so many fucking awesome tools to help you step into flow. Yes, so if you're a generator or a manifesting generator, that Essentials Toolkit is going to be the perfect way for you to start experimenting with your design, learn all about your strategy, learn all about your authority. So your strategy is what you use to attract opportunities and synchronicities into your life, and your authority is what you use to help guide your decision making. Yes. Oh, good, Carrie. Yes, you got the star. Amazing. Oh, brain fog for 8. Oh, fuck, Cindy, that's fucked. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. Like, sorry about all the swearing, but it's brutal, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think I've had it. I think I've got away lightly, to be honest. But still not great. Just headachy, and yeah, it just kind of lingers, doesn't it? All right, so generators. This is for me. I'm a generator, and okay. So 2 of Cups. Okay, so 2 of Cups is, okay, so the cups are the matters of the heart, right? So whatever is going on in your life at the moment that is, your relationships, your feeling world, your it could be anything, any relationship, friendships, business relationships, all those sorts of things. The 2 of Cups is a time where it's like you're entering into a new partnership, right? But you're not really sure. It's like there's a lot of hopes and dreams pinning on the potentials of this relationship. But it is very much like be wary of projecting your past or unhealed aspects of yourself onto the other person that you're going into a relationship with. So don't forget, this could be friendships or relationships, business relationships, but be wary of projecting too much of your unhealed aspects of yourself onto someone else and hoping that they're going to fix it for you. So it is a really cool card, because it is the sign of the start of a new relationship. It's the start of a new bond with someone. But where it's like we got to go in with eyes wide open. Like, can you go in with eyes wide open and know that these are not 2 perfect people coming together? Every relationship, every person comes with baggage. So can you be eyes wide open and wary about that as you take it forward? So yes, that's a really fucking cool card. I'm actually chuffed to have that. 2 of Cups for me as a generator. All right. So thank you so much for hanging around for the human design energy type card reads. I hope if you don't know your energy type, you can go to the link in my bio on Instagram or on Facebook and YouTube. There's captions. So I'm going to start with the personal readings now. So I have got a list of about 10 people here. I've got Helen Mansell on Facebook first, and then I'm going to do Cindy on Instagram. So Helen, let's find you. Helen, there she is. Oh, yeah, from England. Did that show? Hi, Helen. Thank you so much for joining me. I wonder if you know what your human design energy type is. I'm so glad that you're here. If you don't know what your energy type is, submit the form and I'll get back to you so that you can, next week for my live, you will know what your energy type is for the energy type tarot card readings. So this reading is for Helen Mansell. Oh, beautiful. Okay, Helen. So Helen has got the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords comes at a time when it's like you've actually the swords are the element of air. They are to do with your thoughts, your beliefs, your principles. Often when the six comes up, it's after a time of like you've moved through a time of denial. You've moved through a time of conflict. You've kind of faced the matter. You've faced the matter head on. You've come to the truth of the matter, and you've actually come to what's the word I'm looking for? You've resolved it in your mind. You're like, okay, I know what I'm dealing with here. I'm not going to be falling into the traps of people pleasing, doing things for other people, and I'm going to move forward clearly. I can see the path ahead of me clearly, and I am not looking back. I am not going back to that shitty time when I was letting other people get in my head, fuck with my well-being, fuck with my decision making, fuck with my boundaries. Like, no, that's not happening anymore. I am seeing clearly, and I am moving boldly. I know the direction I'm taking, and I am taking it without looking back. It's like, boom, you've made the decision, right? So Helen, the message in the Six of Swords for you this week is, how can you just if you've got to the space of mental clarity, if you feel like you've got to the space where you're like, okay, I can see clearly what was happening, what was causing me to have all the anxiety, all the people pleasing, what was causing all of that. Now my eyes are wide open. I can see it. And now I'm not going to go back there. I'm not going to let those people fuck with me anymore. I'm not going to let those thoughts fuck with me anymore. I'm moving forward boldly without looking back. All right, Helen, amazing. Okay, Cindy, for you on Instagram. Yes, I hope you start feeling better soon. Ugh, crazy. Okay, so then after Cindy, I'm going to do Lara Webb on Facebook and then Sky Girl on Instagram. So this is for Cindy on Instagram. And then Lara Webb will be next on Facebook. Cindy. Yeah. Oh, Cindy, the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is Jason going into battle, hey? So he's fighting the dragon for the golden cloak, it's golden fleece. That's the word I'm looking for. So in the Five of Wands, the dragon, the head of the dragon is your like sole purpose. It's what you're fighting towards. And the tail of the dragon is actually the lessons you've learned, the what you have already mastered, what you have already achieved, all the things that your life path up until this point has taught you. So it's really, the card is like a call to you're fighting for the ultimate expression of like achieving your creative desires, right? So in this card, Jason has got backup though, right? He has got Medea, his sorceress girlfriend, and he's not doing it on his own. Is the point, right? Like he's called in, he's got his backup. Well, actually, Medea was pretty keen to come in and help him. But yes, so often with the Five of Wands, it's like, can you trust that you've got this like, so each of us have our soul purpose. Each of us have these creative passions, these desires that are leading us towards our soul purpose. Can you dig deep? Can you move boldly towards that? And who do you need to call on to help you, support you? Who do you need to help you, like, get the gold fleece? Who do you need to help you as you move forward towards embodying more of your soul purpose? And don't forget that you have already gained a lot of wisdom through your life. You've got all this experience that has helped you master and put more wisdom in that sort of boiling pot of that you have, that you can now apply as you move forward towards making your creative visions manifest. Yes, Cindy, interesting. All right, so now I'm going to do Lara Webb on Facebook and then Robin on Instagram. Okay, so Lara Webb on Facebook. Let me see if I can find you. Yes, there you go. Oh, Stephanie Samaras. Okay, Steph, you're on my list too. All right, so Lara Webb, this is for you. Oh, you're so welcome, Cindy. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you're good. I mean, I know that you're still recovering. I hope that this is the end of it for you. I'm so sorry. Like, it's ruthless. All right, Lara, this is for you. Did I put you up there? Yep. Woo. Okay, Lara, the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit comes at a time where it might be time to kind of go inwards, retreat a little bit. It can be a time where sometimes it does come with a bit of like massive change in your life, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. So the Hermit comes when there can be, it's like, what can you learn to accept what is happening in your life, and what can you take action towards changing? But often with the Hermit, it is really a sign to like retreat and kind of tap into your own, a little bit like turn off the noise of external influence and really get clear on what it is that you want. What do you want? What do you want out of your life? And, you know, he is holding the lantern. He is there to guide you, but it's like an invitation to retreat. And he does represent like the natural cycles of nature as well. And one of those natural cycles is like, you know, in the winter when we retreat and we kind of, or if you're gardening and the bulbs haven't yet fully bloomed, right? It's that time of like actually nurturing yourself, going inwards with a bit of reflection, and yes, definitely an energy of like, how can you just accept where the things that you can't change, and then get really clear on what it is that you actually want, so that you can take aligned action moving forward. So retreat to get clear on what you need to do to move forward is Hermit energy for you this week, Lara. Okay, so Sky Girl on Instagram, this is for you. And then Samantha Madigan on Facebook. I'll try and find you here. Samantha. Oh, there you are. Just lots of butterflies. Beautiful. All right, Sam. So Sky Girl on Instagram. Yay. Oh, hi, Miranda. Of course. All right. Cool. All right. So Sky Girl, then Samantha, then Robin. I'll leave my list at that point. Okay, Sky Girl, this is for you. All right, Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is Jason, who has got the golden fleece. So in the Five of Wands, he was kind of in a battle still towards getting it. And in the Six, he won the battle, right? He got the golden fleece. And people are actually acknowledging him. So the wands are all about your purpose, your creative fire, that drive that you have, that passion, your soul purpose, what you came here to express in this lifetime. What fucking lights you up? What is it that is your inner fire that gets you out of bed in the morning, that gives you that snap, that pizzazz to get in amongst life and roll around in the bliss of it? And so in the Six of Wands, Jason has had a bit of a win, hey? He's had a bit of a fucking like, he's been working hard. He has been into battle. He has rallied the troops. He has known that he couldn't do it all on his own. And he's made sure that he's had the right people backing him and supporting him throughout the process. And in the Six, it's like, oh, yes, I've got it. I got it. I've got the golden fleece. That hard work has paid off. And now people are actually starting to recognize me for it. And what's amazing about that, when we're talking about your passion to purpose or your creative fire, is when people start recognizing you, it's like confirmation. Hey, like, yes, I have got what it takes to, and it gives you that kind of encouragement to keep backing yourself as you move forward, right? As you keep creating, as you keep stepping every step towards closer towards like fulfilling your soul's purpose. So yeah, beautiful energy. It is Six of Wands is like, yep, give yourself a fucking like, actually just enjoy having people recognize you for the expert that you are, for what you're bringing to the world, for your creative flair, for your creative passion. Enjoy like watching people have that accolade. But also, if you don't feel like that's where you're actually, if that's not where you're at, then this is very much a like encouragement to, yes, you can put yourself out there. Keep pushing, I don't want to say pushing too much, because it shouldn't feel like it's like you're pushing shit uphill too much, right? It's very much like embody, like trust yourself, back yourself is really what I want to say. Back yourself, back your creative passion, and go all in, because people are starting to see you for the expert that you are. Amazing. All right, Sky Girl, that's for you. Samantha Madigan, and then we've got Robin on Instagram. And then Tammy on Facebook. So I'll see if I can find Tammy. Hi, Tracy. It's so good to see familiar faces on here. Samantha, was that? No, Samantha Madigan. I can't find you. But I will do a reading for you. Oh, no, I just did Samantha. Tammy is who I'm looking for. I'm telling you, I'm going to blame it on the COVID brain fog. All right. Yeah, so I'm doing Robin on Instagram. Oh my God, I am overheating. Oh, there's my bra strap. It's not very classy, is it? Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, sorry, team. Oh, I'm sweating up a storm. Right, here we go. Okay, focus. Wow, I am so glad to be back. This will probably spend all my energy for the week ahead, but that's all right. I'll be energized again by next week for next week's live. All right, Robin, this is for you, my beautiful friend. I'm so glad that you're here. And then Tammy on Facebook afterwards. All right. Robin, Queen of Swords. Yes, love it. Yes, good card. Oh, I love it. Wow. Okay, so Queen of Swords, beliefs, principles, the air element, right? And the Queen to me is always the one that I call upon when I am like, I need to be kind of cutting through the bullshit. Like, there is no more, I'm not going to be fucking around. Not going to be fucking around with people pleasing. I'm going to be speaking my truth, right? So this is, Robin, you're going to, like, this is an invitation to speak your truth and be super clear with your boundaries, super clear with your boundaries. This is an opportunity for you. I always think of the Queen of Swords as she's like the bouncer at your front door, right? She's got her guest list and she's sticking to it. And if anyone comes in and gives you any sort of attitude, she's like, oh no, you can fuck off with that attitude. I am not, like, do not walk into my house with your dirty boots on. I am laying down the boundaries and I am doing it unapologetically. Such a good energy, hey, and like super helpful for a lot of us to kind of be reminded that, like, we don't need to apologize for our boundaries. You do not need to apologize for your boundaries. Anyone that does not respect them can turn around and walk away. Thank you very much. Yes, such a cool card. Lots of swords this week, hey? Interesting. Wonder what that means. All right. Tammy Hill on Facebook, and then Alana on Instagram. All right, so Tammy, are you here? Yes, you probably will be. Thank you so much for your patience, everyone. Keep dropping notes in the comments because I will get to you as soon as I possibly can. I've got 5 more people on my list, and then I'll start writing some more people on my list. But for now, I'm going to be doing a reading for Tammy, and then I'm going to be doing a reading for Alana, and then Stephanie Samara on Facebook, and then Carrie on Instagram. So that's the list, and then Miranda on Instagram. So that's the list at the moment, but keep writing your names in the comments because I will get back. I will get as many people as possible. So this is for Tammy Hill on Facebook. Your reading for the week ahead. Ooh, Tammy. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Tammy, Ace of Wands. Are you on here? Oh, yeah, Tracy Thompson. Yes, better do Tracy. Write you on the list, Tracy. Tammy, I hope you're still here. The Ace of Wands is such a beautiful card. So the aces are like the initial spark of raw energy, hey? And the wands is your creative fire, your passion, your soul purpose, your creativity, your drive, that spark that gets you out of bed in the morning. So when the Ace of Wands comes up, it's like, it's kind of an uprush of the potential for new creative beginnings. And often it doesn't feel very tangible. It's like there's like a whiff of it on the breeze. It's like you can smell it. It's like those times when you're like, oh, I know that there is something brewing. I know that I've got some really incredible creative shit going on in my brain, but it just hasn't come into manifest form. Even the whole picture of how it's going to look hasn't even come. It is the potential for, like, it's a spark for new creative passion, new creative something to work on. So the thing with the aces is it is potential, but you have to oh God, you have to reach out and grab it, right? Like ace is all potential. It is not the promise unless you are willing to like back yourself and move forward. Like it's there, but are you going to reach out and take it? Are you going to take those things? So it could mean that there is like, what can you do to fuel your creative fire? What can you do to invest in yourself to bring more fuel to your creative passion? What can you do to light that spark on fire? Yeah, awesome card. Love the Ace of Wands. Okay, so that was for Tammy Hill. Now I'm going to do Alana on Instagram. And then after that, I'm going to do Stephanie Samara on Facebook and then Carrie on Instagram. So Alana on Instagram. This is for you. No, Samantha, I did you. Oh, I'm sure I did you. Yeah, I put you up on the screen. I did your card. I can't remember what it was, though. Okay. Well, all right, Sam. I'll do yours again after Tracy. Okay, so who am I up to? I'm up to Stephanie. Stephanie Samara on Facebook. There you are. All right. Stephanie, this is for you. And then Alana, and then Tracy, and then Carrie. Stephanie. Yes, because I haven't done Alana yet. Oh my goodness, I'm getting really confused. Okay, so, okay. All right, here's what's happening. Alana, this is for you, and then Stephanie, you're next. I'm so sorry, you guys. Please bear with me. I am like just regaining my marbles. Yes, Alana, it is you, and I'm going to do you now. Okay, message for Alana. No, it is you. It is you, Alana, on Instagram. Yep. Yeah, I'm so sorry, team. I'm really trying to keep my shit together with the brain fog is real. Trust me. Yeah. For those of you that don't know, I'm just recovering from COVID. And look, it just kind of hangs around. All right. Oh, Two of Swords, Alana. Okay, so the Two of Swords is a time where you're kind of sitting in the space of, it's almost like people pleasing and denying yourself, denying your own inner intelligence, your own inner voice. And the message in the Two of Swords is very much one of like, how can you shake off the energy of letting too many people get inside your head, because you actually know what's best for you. You actually there is an inner knowing that all of us have, right? Like our natural intuition is a beautiful compass that a lot of us ignore way too often. But yeah, the Two of Swords is definitely a time where it's like inviting you to check in with if you have been kind of people pleasing, doing things to kind of keep other people happy and ignoring your own inner intelligence. So yeah, it's time to listen to yourself, prioritize your own inner knowing, and use that as a compass to guide you as you move forward. Okay, Alana. So then Stephanie Samara, you're up there. And then Carrie on Instagram. Okay. So Stephanie Samara, this is for you. So Stephanie, and then Carrie on Instagram, and then Tracy on Facebook, then Miranda on Instagram, and then Samantha Madigan after that. Okay. So Stephanie, this is for you. Oh, Stephanie, Six of Swords. I feel like, yes, someone else got this just recently, hey? So the Six of Swords, Steph, is about, okay, so this is a time when you can actually kind of breathe a bit of a sigh of relief and move forward with a bit more clarity. The Six comes after a time of like anxiety, a time of where you've had to, sometimes you've taken on too much, and it's like you've got through a bit of conflict, you've got through a bit of strife, and you've actually seen the whole situation, well, most of the situation, for what it truly is, and being able to use that to gain some clarity so that you can move forward with a bit more ease. The message in the Six of Swords is do not look back. You have gone through all that shit already, and this is, so the swords are the air element. It's about your thoughts, your principles, your beliefs, what's important to you in this life, your intellect and how you use your words. So yeah, with the Six, like how can you move forward with conviction, trusting that you've actually made it through a lot of the anxiety, a lot of the conflict and strife, and now you can use that knowledge to help you like kind of clear sailing ahead, right? Like go forth with clarity, knowing exactly what you need to do, and you can trust yourself, back yourself, because you've already been through some shit to gain that wisdom. Yes, Six of Swords for Stephanie, and then Carrie on Instagram. This is for you, and then Tracy Thompson, and then Miranda on Instagram, and then Samantha Madigan on Facebook. So, Carrie. Oh, you're so welcome, Alana. Sorry for the confusion. Sorry, everyone, for the confusion. I am trying my best. I really am. All right. So, Carrie on Instagram. This is for you, my beautiful friend. I hope you have recovered from COVID well and truly. Oh, Carrie. Oh, hi, Greg. Welcome. Carrie, Eight of Cups. Kind of a heavy energy, hey? So the Eight of Cups is a time where it's like, okay, I've resigned myself to the fact, like I know what I want, and I am going to actually, I know what I have to do to get it, and it's going to be hard, and it's possibly going to be very, very fucking painful. It's kind of letting go of any sort of expectations of what you thought were going to pan out, and trusting that like there is a path to be walked that is kind of like a rite of passage almost to that you have to face. You have to surrender a little bit to move forward in a more clear way. So facing the facts, facing reality in the Eight of Cups. But yeah, what was I saying? That's you holding the Eight of Cups. Was I saying another number? It's all right. I go by the pictures, not the actual name of the card. I know the pictures, not. So if I say the wrong thing, I know what card I'm talking about, because I'm always like looking at the picture. The picture tells the story. So the Eight of Cups, yeah, it's facing the truth of the matter. On the other side of the Eight of Cups is clarity, and don't forget the cups are in the matters of the heart. So this is really in relation to relationships, to your yes, anything. It could be love, it could be friendships, it could be business relationships, but really it's like taking off the like just facing the facts of the matter, and actually on the other side of that you will get through it. You will get through it with like there's a bit of a more solid relationship is on the other side of this. And it's not surrendering because you think something like out of expectation. It's surrendering out of pure like trust and faith that on the other side is a more stable, solid relationship. Yeah. Okay, Carrie. Tracy on Facebook, and then Miranda on Instagram. Okay. All right. So Tracy, this is for you. I'm just trying to catch up on the feed. Okay. All right. This is good. We've still got heaps of time. Okay. So Tracy, then Miranda, and then Samantha Madigan. All right. Okay. Tracy. Oof. Okay, Tracy. The moon. The moon is, well, the moon is Hecate, right? She is our waiting room. She is our kind of murky water. The moon is almost like it can be a time of uncertainty, and a time of like, I always think of the moon as when you're underwater and the visibility is not great and you can't see your hand in front of your face, like you know it's there, but you just can't see it. And the moon energy is really an invitation to sit in that space, because there's actually a lot of growth and integration that can happen if you are willing to do the work, right? Like, how can you sit in the discomfort, and what is there to learn in the discomfort of this moon energy? So it might be a time where actually things aren't happening the way that you think that they should be. Things aren't happening on your schedule. How can you learn to trust in the divine timing? And I always feel like I need to be a bit careful saying that, because I don't want you to think that there's nothing that you can do, right? Like, there is always aligned action that can be taken. But if you don't know what that aligned action is yet, then this is a space where you have the opportunity to gain clarity by sitting in the discomfort of it. Just like in yin yoga, if anyone here has done yin yoga and held a pose for like 15 minutes, you will know exactly that feeling of sitting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And you're like, please God, when will the pain stop? And then all of a sudden your muscles release and you're like, oh, there you go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I came to class for. So yeah, the moon energy, can you sit in the discomfort? Oh, and what is there something that you can do that you can help expedite through the process? Is there some sort of integration? Is there some sort of healing work? Is there anything like that that needs to be addressed? This is your opportunity to do that. Okay, Tracy. All right, Miranda. Oh, yes. Kylie, so good to see you. So Miranda on Instagram, Samantha on Facebook, then Kylie on Instagram, and then, oh, good. Yes, okay. Well, Tracy, can you sit in the discomfort? Is it time to, I guess often, and for me, it's like, is it time to get the counseling, get the coaching, get the therapist? Is it that would help you move through it, Anne Williams, I'm going to put you up on my list. So Miranda, this is for you on Instagram. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you everyone for your patience. I really do appreciate it. Yes. All right. I won't babble too much because I want to do as many readings as possible. Just remember, if you're a generator or manifesting generator, the essentials toolkits for those to help you really fucking like kickstart your journey into human design. It's so good. $35, and you get a masterclass video, a meditation, and a 2-week protocol to help you connect with your sacral response, which is vital if you are a manifesting generator or a generator. All right, Miranda, this is for you, my love. Oh, awesome. Oh, the Empress, she's so beautiful. Okay, so the Empress, she is she's like she's the mother, right? Often she actually comes up when it's like inviting you to, so she's inviting you to, like, what is your relationship to receiving? She is like, she rules over the natural cycles of life as well. Nature, cycles, you can see she is like pregnant in this image, and she's harvesting. She's in touch with your inner realms as well. She does like help you connect with your inner realms, your feeling world. But I have a feeling this is about how are you open to receiving at the moment, in terms of like how good at you are at accepting love. It feels very much about like love and relationship actually, which is really, yeah. So are you open to receiving? Are you letting people in? Are you actually like letting yourself have the like receive the tenderness, receive that sort of, it might not be a romantic relationship, but like receive the mothering, sort of really loving, deep unconditional caring that people have got to give you. Like there is someone out there that is like really wanting to give you nurturing, and are you open and ready to receive it? So yeah, that's for you, Miranda. Okay, Samantha Madigan, let's do this. Yes. Then me? Yes. Thanks for your patience, Samantha. I'm so sorry. I really did think I did a reading for you. So, but better late than never, right? And then Kylie on Instagram, and then Anne Williams on Facebook. And we've still got heaps of time. So keep writing in the comments. All right. So that was Miranda. So now I'm doing Samantha Madigan. Yes. I'm seriously overheating. Should have turned that heat off. Oh, Sam, you got the Queen of Swords as well. So Robin got Queen of Swords earlier. So she is she's who you want to call upon when you really need to set your boundaries, speak your truth. There is an energy in this card of like kind of opening up your throat chakra. Like how can you say the things that need to be said in order to be very firm with your boundaries? Are you even clear with your boundaries? Do you know what your boundaries are? It's time for you to get clear on your boundaries and then be firm with them unapologetically. Yeah, she is like the person you would want at your door, turning away people that are like ready to overstep your boundaries. She's your bouncer, and you can invoke the energy of her now, like tonight. Do it. Like call upon the Queen of Swords energy to help you be very firm with your boundaries, be clear with the people around you, so that you stay in your sovereignty, you protect your space, you protect your energy, and when you do that, you actually open yourself up to be able to spend energy on the people that you actually care about, on the things that you actually care about. Yeah. Okay. So, Sam, Queen of Swords for you. All right, Kylie on Instagram, this is for you. And then Anne Williams on Anne Williams. Yes, you can get on the list. And you're going to be after Kylie on Instagram. Oh, hi, Shell. Thanks for joining me. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and I am a energetics and mindset coach. And human design and tarot are two of my favorite tools that I use with my coaching clients to help them step into their power, build confidence, learn how to use the energy correctly to step into a life of flow and ease. Human design is the key to unlocking your manifesting powers. If you don't already know that, then yes, lots of cool information in my blog. Also, if you don't know what your human design energy type is, there's a link in bio and a link in the caption on Facebook and Instagram. All right, Kylie, this is for you. Oh, yeah, my throat is getting very sore. Oh, fecking COVID. Feck it. Oh, Kylie. Oh. Sometimes I just wish I could put them back in and shuffle again. But you know what happens? I think you've been around when I've tried to do that before, and the same card always pops out again. So the reason I say this is because this Three of Swords is very much necessary conflict to move on. The metaphor that always comes up for me, that helps me remember this card, is it's almost like the pimple that needs to pop so that it can then heal, like the cyst that needs to pop so that you can actually begin the healing. This energy, Kylie, is one of like asking you to do the thing that you don't want to do. Speak your truth, have the conversation, have the difficult conversation. On the other side of it is like freedom from that conflict, right? It's freedom from that strife. It is like, yes, a weight off your shoulders. But this is like very much either this has just happened and this card is like, yep, you did the right thing, or this is like, if you've been sitting on it, this is your sign to like, yep, you need to say the thing. Yeah. All right, Kylie, that's for you this week. And Anne Williams on Facebook. Oh, crikey, we are running at it. I always feel like I've got so much time. All right, I'm going to do Anne. If there's anyone else on Instagram that wants a reading, please let me know now. I'm going to do Anne Williams on Facebook and then one more person on Mel. Let's do you. So wait, I'm doing Anne Williams first. So see, this is how I get confused. Anne Williams. So Mel Jane, you're going to be after Anne, and then anyone on Instagram, let me know now. Okay, sure. All right, and then that will be it. So Anne, this is for you. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. I really do. I am so grateful for you all showing up and your amazing patience. I know that it feels like a long time before I get to you, but I really do appreciate your patience. And don't forget, if you know your human design energy type, then you get a reading at the start of all of my lives anyway, because I do a reading for each of the 5 energy types there. So you get a bonus one. So if you don't know your energy type, fill out the form. Yes. All right. So Anne Williams, the Chariot. I love this card. Okay. Well, you know, why do I love it? So I like it because it really is a card that invites you to step into your personal power. It is a card of conflict, though. It's like you're getting torn in 2 different directions. But often when we're getting torn in 2 different directions, it's like, one direction is pulling you harder than the other, right? Like often when the Chariot comes up, it's like, yes, it feels like you're like, fuck, I'm really struggling to make this decision. Life is pulling me in 2 different directions. But one of those horses is tugging you harder than the other. You know it internally, right? Like we generally always have this internal knowing that like what we actually really want. Are you brave enough to go after what you actually really want? Stand firm, back yourself, and on the other side of it, this is strength. On the other side of it, it's like part of what helps build your personal resilience from actually being bold enough to make the decision. Yeah. All right, that's for you, Anne. And then Shell on Instagram. Oh, you're welcome, Kylie. I hope it's not as painful as popping a cyst. Disgusting, right? Yeah, but that's life. We take the good with the challenging, don't we? All right, so this is for Shell on Instagram. Oh, Page of Wands. Okay, so the pages, Shell, are new energy, right? Like they are the youngings of the tarot. They are full of youthful enthusiasm, and especially the Page of Wands, because Wands are the fire element. They are about our creativity, our passion, purpose. Now the Page, I always feel like it's like he's wanting to move forward with gusto, with swiftness, but not in the same way as the Knight. It's like, how can you pause? How can you actually be very conscious before you take the leap? What can you do to have the really solid foundation to leap off? Okay, so the Page is like taking his element, his fire, his creativity, and he's sowing new seeds. He's nurturing those new seeds to help them grow into something bigger. But with the Page of Wands, it's really like, can you ground yourself without jumping too quickly? Like, get very clear on what you want before you actually dive in. Sometimes it might be worth checking in on what you need to release. What do you need to get rid of out of your energetic field before you move forward? And if you know what your energy type is, that would be quite helpful as well, because there's a lot of tools in human design that actually help you navigate what it is that you need to get rid of out of your energetic body. So it could be potentially cord cutting, anything that you feel like you need to disconnect ties with that are going to give you more solid foundations for you to leap forward towards your creative vision. All right, Shell, that's for you. And then Mel. Oh, God, my headache. Completed. All right, Mel, this is for you. And then that's going to be it for me tonight, this week, team. So I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. I really, truly do. So grateful to be here live with you. And I'm not going to be here on Monday night because I am working. If I manage to get this COVID shit completely out of my system, I will be flying on Monday night. But I will do a makeup session next week. Maybe it'll be Thursday or Friday next week. So hopefully I'll see you then. This is for Mel on Facebook. Oh, okay, Mel. So the 5 of Cups, it comes up when there's been like, you've kind of, well, sometimes it's a bit of regret, but regret because you've kind of possibly had to break a promise to someone so that you could fulfill your own like curiosities to so that you could actually have the full picture in your mind, so that you could actually see what you were dealing with, so that you could see the truth of the matter. So although it is a card of like, oh fuck, what have I done, it really needed to happen. The 5 of Cups is really like, yeah, you couldn't move forward. So the cups are to do with love, relationships, matters of the heart, whether that's a romantic relationship, friendship, or business relationship. It doesn't matter. This is the 5 of Cups is inviting you to, like, it might be time to actually get very clear. Like, can you take off the rose-colored glasses, see the relationship for the truth of the matter? And it might be a little bit uncomfortable. They might get pissed off with you if you're having to ask for the truths, if you're having to ask for a commitment of, like, you know, honesty, or have some very real conversations to navigate the relationship. But on the other side of that, you can't have a strong, honest relationship that's built on mistrust and deception, right? This has to happen. It has to happen. So yes, that's for you, Mel. All right, everyone. I am so bloody grateful that you came and spent the evening with me. I hope you have the most fabulous rest of your Friday night. I will see you next week. And if you want to find out anything about human design, you can go to my social medias at Level Up with KDB on Instagram or Facebook, or my website, which is levelupwithkdb.com. There is blog posts. There is lots of information about human design. And yes, you can also book one-on-one readings with me through there. That's it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next week. Mwah.